Hi everyone, this is Christian here on YouTube and welcome to this brand new video for the channel. Super important question, or not question, but scenario that has been going on in the industry of binary options. Withdrawal issues with binary options brokers. And we're gonna talk about it in this specific video. I've actually posted a video before this one in regards to the truth about binary options in 2020. You should definitely watch that video before you jump into this one, since I actually explained what's the reason of binary options disappearing in 2020. And in this video, I'm actually going to focus on one of the biggest issues on the industry so that you can know exactly where to move and how to do stuff accordingly in this industry and recover your money, for example. So make sure you stay up until the end of this video. My name is Christian and this is the BLW online trading channel. And in this YouTube channel, I do a lot of software reviews, broker reviews, and just like this one, I give you tips and strategies as to how to make money with online trading. With that being said, let's jump into the video. So, withdrawals from binary options brokers. What are binary options brokers? IQ option, pocket option, binary send, expert option, all-in trade. What else do we have? Vida Forex. I think we have binary.com. I think it's binary still. I don't know. There are so many brokers out there. This isn't a sponsored video or anything. I'm not choosing which one is better. It's up to you really which one you want to choose. There's a list of trusted brokers below in the description of this video, but I mean, this video is not to recommend you any broker or anything, but you already know that their withdrawal process is like the final target of everyday trader, meaning is when you actually get to withdraw your earnings and really get your money back, right? Now, the easiest part of working with a broker in binary options is actually opening an account and making a deposit, right? Even making a deposit sometimes is kind of complicated because they usually ask just for Bitcoin deposits. It's kind of complicated. It's nothing wrong with it, but if you don't know how to handle Bitcoin, you probably are like, whoa, I don't know how to deposit. So that's the easiest part. Then it comes the hard part, which is the hardest part, which is actually making money with your broker, which is trading with signals, for example, or trading on your own or win application, whatever is it the way you're doing it. But making money is the hardest part of being a day trader, right? Then it comes the most complicated part, which is withdrawals. Actually withdraw your money and send it to your bank account. It's the hardest part, the most complicated one, not the hardest. So I actually, when I was recording the previous video talking about the truth about binary options in 2020, I remembered that one of the biggest reasons why binary options has been banned in most of the world is because of the withdrawal issues. What are these withdrawal issues? Brokers don't want to pay you back, right? You start with $100, you make $5,000, you try to withdraw $3,000, then they're like, well, you know what? You should deposit even more because you could be making a lot more money, and start selling you dreams and telling you that you could be a millionaire trading binary options. That's fine. It's a sales pitch. The problem is that many people actually fell into that trap and they didn't withdraw their money. And sometimes broker even offered them to actually manage your account and make you more money. And what they end up doing is actually losing all your money. Remember that brokers don't want you to make money. You're competing with them. So if you make money, they lose money. If you make money, they lose money, right? So what they want is that you actually lose money. I know brokers hate me for this. That's why I get a bunch of dislikes and threatened emails and so on. And by the way, before I continue, I remember back in the day, I used to ask you to send me emails with issues that you had with brokers, such as so that I could push them in order to help you get your money back. Nowadays, I don't really do that anymore. I don't reply emails whatsoever, but I'm actually creating some kind of tutorial as to help you how to recover your money. But in this specific video, I'm sorry, I just moved my camera. In this specific video, I'm gonna give you some tips that will help you get that money back without even my help, okay? So what are the 3 reasons why they don't wanna give you the withdrawal? First, they tell you that you don't have validated your account. For example, hey, your proof of residence, it looks blurry, or your ID it doesn't look real. Do you have another identification? You send a passport, they're like, well, it doesn't look real. Do you have another one? Hey, your address doesn't match. Hey, this and this, right? They try to contact you over the phone. If you don't pick up the phone, they cancel the withdrawal. And you're like, whoa, I don't want to talk to you. I just want to make my withdrawal. They're like, well, yeah, but we need to talk to you. And they kind of need to, because they need to verify that you're actually a human being. So that's the reason why they need to talk to you, but they take advantage of that call in order to offer you a different scenario, whatever. They give you a sales pitch, right? And that's the reason number 1, the unverified accounts. The reason number 2 is if you use something that they consider illegal. For example, a software created by yourself that places trades for you on your behalf. If they did not authorize that and you did it and that's how you made money, they're gonna block your account, not pay your money, and they're gonna give you your deposit back. This happens all the time with IQ option. That's the reason why I don't create any automated type of system. I just create signals and then you enter the trades manually. That's reason number 2. And reason number 3 is when someone else actually trades on your behalf. You open your account over here in Central America, and someone in Canada is actually trading for me. He makes a lot of money. Then I want to withdraw, and they realize that my account was open in Central America, but in Canada, all the transactions were actually placed. They have, of course, a record of the IP addresses that actually connected to your account. And they are in all of the rights to block your account, not pay you your earnings, and just give you your deposit back. Your deposit is the only thing you actually have your right on, and sometimes you don't even get that back if you violate their policies, the rules. First thing I want to recommend you, read the agreement. I know it's awful to actually read those agreements, but you need to in order to be protected. Number 2, make sure you go with a trusted broker, read reviews, try to check the background of the broker, try to see what other people are using it and telling you. Don't rely on YouTube videos. Mostly try to go with different blogs and try to understand other people that are using it, okay? Forums are fantastic for it. And tip number 3, in order to avoid this, is don't violate any of the rules. Don't try to be like, yeah, they're not gonna realize that. They will, okay? And you're gonna lose your money. And number 4, don't actually have that much money into your account without withdrawals. What I mean by this, and this is super common, is that you start with a $100 account and you take it all the way to 20 grand. And you wanna make your first withdrawal of $15,000. The broker is gonna realize that you made that much money from a very small account, and what they're gonna do is they're gonna give you a hard time. Most of the times they try to look for all of the violations that I just told you before, the address, the ID, and if you use a robot, if someone traded for you, all of those things, they try to look for it. If they don't find any of that, they always go and hey, we need to talk to you over the phone so that we can approve the withdrawal. You're like, okay, call me. They call you and they try to sell you, and they're like, okay, you know what? Since you don't, because you're gonna say no to everything, right? They're gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna escalate this to the right team so they can approve your withdrawal, to the financial team or whatever they want to call it. They never do, and you contact them again, like, hey, you haven't approved my withdrawal. Okay, a rep will contact you. Another rep contacts you 3-4 days later and hey, you know what? I have something special for you, an extra bonus or whatever. And you're like, no, I don't want anything. And then after a few tries, then in the end, and after you actually tell them yeah, I'm gonna expose you or whatever, they end up giving up and giving you your money. But they're gonna give you a hard time. So my recommendation is always to warm up your account. You start with $100. Never withdraw more than 10 times what you started your account with. For example, you start with $100 this month, you ended up with $3,000. Don't withdraw $2,000. Just withdraw $1,000. That's 10 times what your deposit was. Then you start with $2,000 and you make 20 grand or 30 grand or something like that. And you're like, hey, I want to make a withdrawal of 30 grand. No, don't withdraw more than 10 times what you started your account with. In this case, will be 20 grand. Do you know what I mean? And try to make small withdrawals with the time so that they see that there's activity in your account and they're not going to have any objection whatsoever to give you your withdrawal back. They're not going to tell, oh, your ID is wrong. How comes? If you've given me my withdrawals in the past, why are you giving me such a hard time right now? Does that make sense? So try to warm up your account and withdrawals so that you avoid these kind of things. And going back to the previous points, just try to look for a broker that is trusted. Okay, and then in this industry, unfortunately, it was famous because of the ghost brokers that were out there, broker owners that are in jail in the United States and so on. So I know it's complicated, but if you're in this industry of binary options, this is something you need to face. You could move to Forex, which is what I would do. But if you want to continue in this industry, make sure you follow all of these tips. So thank you very much for watching this video. I just want to give you a warm invitation as well to go to blwonlinetrading.com, my official website, so that you can take a free training that I have in there about how to make money, and I give you additional tips. I give you a full training as well and a binary option strategy that I think is the best one in the world. And it's 100% free. So I'm gonna have the link below in the description at blwonlinetrading.com. Thank you very much for watching this video. And if you guys have any questions, you can put it in the comment section below. Let me know if you've been through any of these issues that I just mentioned. And in case you enjoy this content, make sure you smash the like button. If you want to see more videos just like this one, make sure you are subscribed to this YouTube channel. And I'll see you on the next one.